And this morning, waking up early, we're in the Black Hills. Nice to see like mountains in the background. So, getting off early, the weather's gonna be nice, but there's a whole lot I want to do. That's why you gotta get off early. So, off we go. Leaving Hot Springs. It's a nice town. I mean, I would recommend anyone if you bunker down anywhere in the Black Hills. Hot Springs is a good place. I mean, there's also places better that are further north. I mean, you know, Sturgis is a great place, and there's Custer. There's a lot to choose from. But Hot Springs is good enough. They've got a river which seems to be almost dried up. Maybe it's just the time of season, but I think they've been getting plenty of rain. Going north to the caves was actually, you know, you just ride over the grasslands, the, you know, national park grasslands, you know, huge open spaces where there's nothing but grass, tree here or there, but it's just grass. You can see forever, and it just helps you kind of get in the mood until you finally reach the Wind Caves National Park. Drink it all in. This is the Wind Cave National Park at the Black Hills. The Black Hills are pretty noticeable, and it's great riding. I'm on buffalo watch, see if I can find any buffalo wandering around, but hopefully we find some. And the Wind Cave should be an interesting experience. Now, I just got there, and I go on buffalo looking duty, and, well, guess what? It doesn't take long until, boom, I see a few. Now, they're right there. They're kind of in the distance, but they're grazing. So, but don't worry, I got a better close-up view to them a little bit later in the in the ride. So it's not on this video; it's on another video. But the Wind Caves themselves, I have to put elsewhere because there was just so much footage to take as you're just riding through, enjoying the whole, you know, ambiance of it just being out there in nowhere. I'm so glad when you're going through these areas that you have that I have a tire repair kit, you know, water for a while, and a few energy bars. So if the worst should happen, I am ready to, in fact, you know, make way for a day or two, or at least long enough for emergency services to find me. Wouldn't you like to have a picnic here or just sit out here? This is such a great camping area. Oh my God. I mean, it gets cold in the winter, but even so. Magnifique. And it's such great riding. Oh, it's such great riding. So much fun, so relaxing, so worth it. It's like you're in the area, you have to come see here, especially if you're a motorcyclist. Every motorcyclist has heard of the Black Hills region. One of the big things that most people don't understand about this place, the Black Hills, is this was actually a place where General Custer came through on his ill-fated expedition, which will end in Montana. And this right here is a historical marker where his campsite was. Yeah, there's a whole lot of history on Custer in this area. They even got a town which I'm headed towards, which is actually named after him. You know, he kind of really put a mark on this place. The Golden Pan Saloon. Oldest saloon in the Black Hills. Yeah, pretty cool. Going into the saloon was all well and good, but not a whole lot there. Their food was so-so, and it was weird because they were just waiting for food. So I thought I'd give a good look at the town. It's a small town, and it's basically just a vacation town. But eventually, just get out, back on the road, which is where you really want to be. You can see the Black Hills with the trees from a distance, make them look black. That's really where the name comes from. And just heading out there, open road through this place. It's all about loving nature, and I understand you have to be a nature person to actually enjoy this stuff. But I do, and it's really great. The Black Hills themselves have a very long history. The real thing that comes from them is that Custer came through here, like I've mentioned before. Custer came through here with his expeditionary force, where he was headed west, where he eventually meets a kind of a dismal end. The thing about it was, he went to the Black Hills. He said the official story is that he was going on a survey mission. A lot of people doubt that because he brought with him a lot of geologists and engineers. So what really people think is that he was headed up to the Black Hills to look for gold, which he found. And that started the gold rush that tore a lot of people here and was basically the death knell of a lot of conflict between the Native Americans and the colonists as they moved through. But again, that's then, this is now, and just now we can enjoy it as we're just kind of going through the hills. It's so open, so picturesque. It's hard not to just sit back and enjoy the ride. And it is one of the best rides. Every motorcyclist knows this area. Every motorcyclist wants to come to this area. And you can see the reason why here. So I have crossed into Wyoming now, and you can just kind of see how it is. Got a historical marker for the trail from Chennai to Deadwood. Deadwood is actually the town that you're thinking of if you remember the movie Deadwood. Custer found gold in the Black Hills, and obviously a gold rush ensued. And this is to mark the trail, the start of the trail from Chennai to Deadwood. I'm not going to Deadwood, just a tourist trap. After a while, it opens up again because you've left South Dakota and ended yourself in Wyoming. And you can see Wyoming here. The quick note I'll have about Wyoming is that you think this is grazing land? Well, it is. Not only grazing land, this is oil land. There's a lot of oil derricks, or it's natural gas. I don't really know the difference between the two, but just to let you know, this is oil country. This is Old Town, a recreation of what the town looked like when it was first founded. Apparently they still hold a farmer's market here on the weekends. And today is not a weekend, so obviously there's no farmer's market today. I think that's kind of cool.